So anyway, I want to take a look at this arc flash skill. Unfortunately, I can't really zoom in on the words. So the key point on this one is every 10 times arc lash swipes, it stuns all enemies hit for 2 seconds. So I wasn't using this quite right last time. What I should be trying to do is hit that threshold of 10 swipes, stun my enemies, and then unleash my my core skill of chain lightning. Then I've got, you know, my defensive skill is teleport. I can summon a lightning spear, that's just a summon. And then I also have this guy, ball lightning, which that and my core skill are kind of interchangeable. Chain lightning. So and then we're working towards, I actually need my tablet because I have the build saved on there. Excuse me for a moment. Okay. Not that one. We're actually going to go for this one. Veer's Mastery. Close enemies take 15% increased damage from my shock skills, which makes sense using that in conjunction with Arc, which is a close skill by its nature. And deal 20% less damage to you, since I'm kind of a quasi-melee sorcerer. That makes sense as well. And then critical strikes increase the bonuses by 25%. So that gives me another. In other words, I'm like, if I get critical strikes, close enemies now take 40 increased damage from my shock skills, and then they also deal 45% less damage. That's huge. So I want to get critical strikes as much as possible to trigger Veer's Mastery once I get that. I mean, it's 15 points away. I know I'm counting chickens. Who knows if I'll make it. But the goal is to get to that, this key passive here. Or, is it called a key passive? Yes, I think it's called a key passive. Anyway, that's kind of a Path of Exile thing. So today, the first thing I'm going to do is the Plague of Hatred. So I need to get to Corman's workbench. So let's go ahead and get started. Alright. This is kind of a long quest, but here we go.
First, I should apologize for my manner before. Nearly being ripped apart, you could say it rattles the nerves. But you asked why we've come to obey. You'd be surprised what can survive a fire. I found the designs for the cages here in the ruins. If I can delve further, I might learn how best to use them. Perhaps even cure the malignant. Light willing.
I'm gonna try changing the end game. It's clipping or doing something weird. I'm not even able to test the stun of this thing because it's just so effective at just killing things without me doing anything else. Look at this. All I'm doing is holding down X. Just using the arc flash. I defeated 9 waves. Oops, I was knocked out. Now we're talking. Got myself a caged heart. I actually have a bunch of sorcerer caged hearts because the first character that I started the season with was a sorcerer who also died at level 20 due to a faulty internet connection on my end. So I have to craft a brutal malignant invoker. Alright, brutal outgrowth. And now level 12, but I gotta deal with this guy first. Oh. Alright, so that triggers that Answers in the Ashes side quest.
I provide a steady supply of, shall we say, specimens for the clergy nearby.
That's right.
However, your desire for knowledge has become more dangerous to satisfy. I require a host of
I'm actually gonna do, and I'll probably do both in the process here, is this one. Another woman. Why, yes, of course, stranger. Alright, so I want to do Unyielding Flesh. And typically when I do this one, I manage to do the Ravenous Dead quest at the same time, as they're in the same general area. What in the world? Okay. Oh. Right. There's a bunch of ghoul hearts right there. I need like 15 of them, but that's like 5 right there already. 6. And there's the strange woman. back to Christina. Yeah, Christina is just a weird spelling. Yeah, that dagger is actually useful to the sorcerer, so well worth it. Here. Give thanks at the shrine, so again, just knowing how to use the old emote wheel.
Thanks.
Get some elixirs for that. So tomorrow the first thing I'm going to do is go here and do the Answers in the Ashes quest, which is, I think, the quest I was doing yesterday when my druid died, so hopefully I have better luck tomorrow. I'm level 14, which means I will likely after that be doing the sorcerer quest to unlock enchantments. I might get to level 20 and start doing some dungeon runs in the Fractured Peaks region mostly. And just level up. Dungeon runs are the best way, I think, to gain levels, but they're also dangerous because of the Butcher, and that's why I want Scrolls of Escape before I start doing dungeon runs. I think naturally, as part of the quest in this season, if I even make it that far, it is, September. I think there's about a month and a week maybe left. So level 14. At the rate I'm going, I should hit level 20 tomorrow. Hopefully get a scroll or two of evasion so that I can start taking on the dungeons.